Cool. All right, that's enough of playing around with the different swatches. We're gonna do a couple of shapes now. So when we do get onto drawing the Highland cow, one of the things that we're going to do, I think we're going to focus on the cow itself. We probably won't have time to do all the background, but that could be something you finish in your own time. But one of the shapes that we have to do is the horns. Okay, so you can see the tonal graduation in the horns, can't you? You can see how it's like darker on the bottom, lighter on the top. So what we're going to do, just to practice that, is we're going to draw a cylinder. So cylinder looks like this, with an oval on one end, two long bits, and an oval on the other end. And I think what I'll do here is I'll just bring us in a little bit. There we go. Cool. Nice. Okay, so what we're going to do with this cylinder is we're going to play around with the greens. Okay, so if you've got a green, grab out your green. We're also going to need a yellow, and we're going to need a blue, probably your just most normal blue that you've got, which is that in my case. Okay, so we're going to start off with the mid-tone, and that mid-tone is going to be through the middle. So we're going to say, okay, light's coming from up here. Oh, you can't see that, it's out of focus. Sorry, the light is above it. That's kind of obvious, isn't it? I'm just doing that to autofocus. And so we're going to start by just really lightly starting on the bottom and building up the green, graduating from a soft to a really soft at the top. Okay? And you just got to work your way along. I guess at this point it's good to say, like, it's really easy to add layers of pencil, but it's quite hard to rub them out. You can actually rub out pencil. Like that, you can rub it out, but it's just not very easy once you get kind of layers on there. So starting off, yeah, darker down the bottom with the green. Something like that. If you've got any questions or if I'm going too fast, just tell me in the chat. Everyone seems to be pretty happy right now, so that's nice. Okay, now we're going to work over it with the yellow, because we know that green is made of blue and yellow, and so yellow is the lighter ingredient. So what we're going to do is we're going to work along the top edge with our yellow. And just work our way down the cylinder. Effectively doing what we did before of just graduating, but I'm not going like really heavy on the edge. I'm just kind of keeping it nice and soft and light, and then blending down over top of the green. You're going to kind of see how that's happening. So we've already got like a little bit of a feeling of like, oh yeah, it's lighter on top, it's darker on the bottom. That's cool. Okay, now we're going to come in with our blue. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of hatching now. Okay, so using the blue, if you watch the technique I'm about to show you, I'm going to do some flicks like this. So flicks, not too high, maybe about a third of the way up. Just like that. And then I'm going to build up a little bit of a darker blue down the bottom. And you'll see what happens. It starts to change the green into just a darker green. Don't come up too high with the blue, because we don't want it to be too... We don't want too much. that working for you? Good, good. All right, and then to finish this off, so we could stop there, but what we're going to do to finish it off is we're going to come back over with the green, and we're going to take it to a more finished state. Okay, so we're just going to add a heavier layer over the top. And what it'll do here, if we've done it right, is it'll pick up on that blue down the bottom, and it will pick up on the yellow at the top. And I'll just do half so you can kind of see the difference. So now you can see we've got darker green. It's still green mostly, but it's darker green down here, lighter green at the top. Probably a little bit too much, just pure yellow right at the top. So we can get rid of that. Yeah. Do you kind of see what I'm talking about? So it takes all those layers. It takes actually a few steps. You know, like a few little steps at a time in order to get to that final product. And if you rushed ahead with that early green, it wouldn't work as well. So yeah, that's sort of the process of doing that. Think about it in terms of layering and building up.